Recently, I've made a bunch of changes to Deep Dive V2, which got it verified. And this little video is going to be all about every single change that I did. Basically, every single level's changed. So first up is level 0. This whole entire level completely revamped. I redid all the coloring, and I redid the lights and the signs. Those are the three big things. Like, changed all the walls' colors to where they didn't have to be neon. So now it looks a lot better with the lights, the light blocks that came out pretty recently. Whenever this project started, light blocks weren't out. So all these signs on the walls were all neon. And it was a pain in the butt to try to make them all not. Hold up. I'm gonna unpivot it and unzoom it. So this used to be the main route, where this used to not be like open. This free here. This used to be an actual like solid wall. Same thing for back here. There used to not be lights here, and there used to be a solid wall right here. So this whole entire section right here is brand new. Here's how the lights look on the walls. I used the letter M. So for level 1, this may be like the least changed out of the first 6 levels. Level 7's barely even changed. All it is just a light change. But this, I just increased the fog on it. So without the change, it would look like this. And now it looks like this, which I think that this looks better. But I mean, that's just a matter of opinion. Actually, no, this was the least changed level. I didn't change a single thing in here. Whenever you're playing this level, be very, very quiet about the chair. He's very sensitive to noise. Then for level 3, the only thing that I changed was the ambience color, from what I remember of. Used to be, I turned the ambience all the way down, because, ambience update just then dropped, and it looked like the walls were black, which people didn't like. People were like, isn't the walls like brick? So I just increased it a tiny bit, and now you can tell that there's actual colors in the walls. I actually don't think I would change this one at all either. Literally the only thing I changed on level 5 was I added lights to the doors. So this is probably the most changed level other than level 0. So levels 1 through 5 is the most changed level. Don't mind Billy Bob. But, so I nerfed the timer for this one, believe it or not. So it used to be you had to survive for about 2 minutes out here. Now it's only 30 seconds, so biggest nerf I did to any level. So for level 7, literally all I did was just change the light to where it looks better. Looks a little bit more like a light. I low-key could not find a better camera angle for this. I had to put a giant light block here, because it's a flashlight level. Eli, why'd you just not join the call? Oh, you're on your phone. Yeah, I've been sending you the recordings of all the things in the video. Everything I'm saying is going into app chat, by the way, into the video. Editor's note. So that was level 8. 9 and 10 are also skipped because I didn't do anything to them either. So for level 11, all I changed, I just added cricket gates. I made a cricket prefab. It sounds amazing. I used it in like tons of different levels. This is also a pretty big nerfed level. So on the little slidey table thingy, it used to be where you had to hold your hand on it to move it, but now you just had to tap. So big nerf, because one of the parts, the chair section, after you get the chair, normally it doesn't show up the button right away. You have to slide it over and keep it over while you shoot it. But I really nerfed it to where you can just tap it, because there was a little glitch where you can just go like this, and then eventually it just goes on. And yeah. Okay, so this was also a pretty nerfed level. So the chairs that is about to start chasing me, back there, right behind me, right there, that used to take 35 seconds to get to the end. Now it takes 40. So, big nerf. That's how I could, like, stop right there. Used to not be able to stop at all. I kinda didn't change level 14 and 15, like, at all. So, yeah. So, for level 16, the big old staircase used to take, like, 5 minutes to go all the way down. Now it only takes, like, 1. Very nice. Level 17 is so buns, I'm not even going to show you it from inside. The only thing I did here was just add sound effects. So for level 18, what I did was I added little sound effects for the doors. The reason I'm looking sideways, because if I look away, watch what this clock does. Level 19 didn't have a chair before, so I mean, I added a chair to level 19. That's basically all I did. There's still not an ambient sound effect in here, but I'm not changing that. Okay, my headset died between 19 and 20, so I'm doing this like separately a couple hours later, which is why my voice sounds like this. How level 20 is different is because the spawn point is actually like rotated, basically. So it spawns you looking this way whenever the glitch light's right here, whenever it used to spawn you right where it just makes you look at the glitch light. I also made a sound effect for the chair. I got really lazy during these last 5 levels, like the last 5 levels. I didn't add a chair or a sound block in this level. And I decided to customize soundbox with balloons to show that this isn't level 0 again. For this level, I just added, this is like the super duper long level. I'm not sure if this is in order or not, but the super duper long numbered level. All I did was add soundbox that sound like a siren to like mess with your brain, and a chair thingy that kills you whenever you try to sit on it. I think. It's supposed to. Yeah. I low-key forgot this level had a chair. I just about made this level have 2 different chairs, and then when I went into editor mode, I think up there, there's a little trigger up there. And that's where the chair is, so I just about cooked myself. And what I did to change this level, I just added like my most like knowledgeable sunblock. It's used in my slightly large maze. Guys, say hi to the person who was in the call earlier in their video who just joined. Get out of here, programmer. Yeah, level 34 didn't have any changes. Yeah, he's here too. I didn't change this one at all either. But I ain't gonna spoil the ending for you. I forgot to do an outro. I guess you guys can listen to this gem of a song that I found. It's one of those songs with like no name.